El liberalismo es una corriente del pensamiento político que surge en la Europa de la Ilustración para reivindicar los derechos y libertades del individuo. Los liberales defendemos una sociedad de ciudadanos libres e iguales ante la ley, con derechos y obligaciones, sin dogmas ni tabúes, que apuestan radicalmente por la centralidad. En España, las ideas liberales han sido clave para nuestra democracia. Sin embargo, su suerte y sus resultados han sido dispares. Cuando las crisis azotan y la polarización domina el debate público, los ciudadanos buscan refugio en la rabia, el miedo o el pasado. Aún así, y a pesar de los obstáculos, las ideas liberales siempre han encontrado el camino para resurgir, en nuestro país y en toda Europa. Por eso, hemos hablado con muchos de los grandes protagonistas liberales europeos. Nuestro objetivo no es otro que poner rostro y voz a historias de éxito y de fracaso, proyectos que tropiezan, pero que también vuelven a levantarse, en distintas latitudes, idiomas y acentos. Solo hay una receta para renovarse y ser útil a la sociedad, y no es otra que escuchar a los ciudadanos para reconectar con ellos, tener la audacia de cuestionarlo todo y la convicción de saber por qué eres necesario para tu país. La convicción, al fin y al cabo, de renovar el liberalismo. Desde el Pleno de Estrasburgo y lejos de su Bulgaria natal, hoy hablamos con un político con una carrera meteórica que le ha llevado desde las juventudes del Partido Liberal búlgaro hasta el Parlamento Europeo. Considerado uno de los diputados jóvenes más relevantes de la Eurocámara, nuestro invitado de hoy lidera un proyecto en Bruselas que da voz a las minorías y defiende la pluralidad y el Estado de Derecho. También, desde 2021, copreside ALDE, el Partido Liberal Europeo. Hablamos, como no, de Ilhan Kyuchyuk. Ilhan Kyuchyuk, thank you very much for being today with us. You are from Bulgaria, you are a member of the European Parliament for MRF, the Liberal Bulgarian Party. One of the things that surprised me a lot about your party in Bulgaria, how from a local movement, let's say, you managed to develop a national structure, and how the leadership of the party was so engaged, interlinked, connected with all the local representatives. So how MRF became such a successful political party when it comes to local structures, and actually now you are one of the main parties in Bulgaria?
For us, the local structures are a family. They work for the national leadership. They create the platform, they bring their decisions, but also together with national platform, we go forward together. We really count on them because they are our freedom fighters. They protect the core interests of the party, but at the same time, they are our fighters when it comes to democracy, rule of law, and fundamental rights. Yes, you rightly said our party is structured in a different way. It is based on local branches, starting from villages, going to the municipal level, and then to the regional level, and after that we go to the national level. And most of the decisions are coming from the local branches of the party.
So what you're saying is that the policy, for instance, or the ideas, the flagship that you defend at national level, many of them come from the information you get from the local entities and your local representatives?
Not only information, but also their ideas how we manage the party, their ideas how we manage the country, how we put in a strategic term the vision of Bulgaria for the next 15-20 years. We listen to them carefully, we take a lot of considerations, but also we create our joint activities together.
So it's a down-to-up kind of organization?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And this, how long it took to actually manage to have such a strong local structure? What for you were the secret recipe for the success to become such a strong structure?
Right from the beginning, we always thought that our role is to be a liberal, centrist political movement, protecting not only the rights of minorities, Bulgarian ethnic Turks and Muslims, but also the rights of the Bulgarian citizens. In a way, it's a unique situation in our region. If you take it the case of Bosnia, of North Macedonia, you have only ethnic political parties. But we always thought that our role should be different, to be a unique model, an exemplary model for the region, having a multi-ethnic and multi-religious political party. Because ethnicity is a big issue in the region. We clash a lot on ethnicity, but especially when it comes to the rights of minorities. You rightly said right from the beginning, we had our regions, let's say 4 or 5 out of 28, and now we have good representation all over the country, which is a success. And from that point, we built it our Euro organization, we built it our women organization, we empower them, we give them a good education, political skills, and that is the future, in our opinion.
You mentioned the youth organization is the first actually thing that I saw you in Bulgaria. I remember I was there in the Congress when you were elected of the president of the youth of your party, which is the biggest youth organization in the liberal family. I think you have more than 50,000 members.
23,000.
My goodness.
Yes, it's a big organization.
It's a big organization. And how did you manage to engage so much youth?
I think the first thing is the cause. You should give a cause to the young generation, what they want to achieve in their national context, but what they want to achieve in Europe, because Europe is our destiny, Europe is our future. Secondly, you have to give them the right to have a say within the party, not only to listen the big guys in politics and to take their notes, but also to give them the possibility to play a really active role within the party, sharing their ideas, bringing even their criticism, from time to time even to have a clash between the generations. And that always moves the political organizations forward. And in our case, if you take today's parliamentary group, 95% of the parliamentary group came from the youth organization, which is an enormous success for us.
So you said a generational clash, and it's a way, I guess, to update political parties. But that is very complex in a hierarchical organization. How you handle that to make actually the thing to still move forward on the same direction?
Not to make it very complicated, but the Euro organization is a separate entity, but at the same time, if you take our statute, it's an integral part of the party. So the president of the Euro organization sits in the National Bureau of the party, and same goes to the regional and local level. Always the youth has a special role in representing their interests within the party.
So you have this huge experience with youth, with these values, with the ideas that they want to shape the future of their country and Europe. And then we also have ALDE. So from an aspirational and youth perspective, what ALDE, or what a liberal party of ALDE, regardless of the country, must have at its 2-3 ideas that always has to defend?
We're not going to change Europe with EPP or with the socialists and Democrats. They are old for political reality of 21st century. We have to change Europe in a different way. And the only way to go forward is to put our values. And I can start with naming some of them. Rule of law should be at the center of our political debates, in our manifestos. Fundamental freedoms. Understanding each other, living together in a complex world should be a definite priority for us. And ALDE, in a way, brings a unique perspective of different political parties. You can engage with EUR-MRF and learn from that, but also we can engage with Ciudadanos and learn from you. When, Adrián, you came to European Parliament, and before that, you created a big atmosphere for new political parties in attracting them. I understand that we speak different languages in a sense that we come from different political culture, but the aim goal is the same, that we want to make European Union, as you said, more united, but also more liberal, to put the liberal values at the center of the political debate and change European institutions for better.
We talk about values. What Ciudadanos for me always represented, it was fight against corruption, transparency, rule of law, strengthen democracy, and of course Europe is one of our both drivers. All of that, you take it for granted many times in a centrist party. But you have to find new flags, and I think in that sense ALDE can be a great help to try to find those flags, right?
Absolutely, can be a great help with research, with innovative measures to push for your political agenda, but also to give you the network. I think that is an important point with our commissioners, with our members in European Council, with our friends in European Parliament. We are there to support our member parties. We are not a small political party. We are playing important, influential role in all three institutions. We are going even beyond that, as you said, Eastern Partnership, Western Balkans. So we're happy to share our knowledge with our member organizations, and we are happy to build a new friendship with our new friends.